Welcome to Baba Kobi's usual tutorials about the world. In this video, I'm showing you about village life in Zimbabwe. And the farmers can be female or male, but females are more in Zimbabwe in villages and can be found almost anywhere in any part of the world or the country. They usually grow crops like groundnuts and round nuts, which are called nyimo in Shona. Those are popular for women, but they also grow other crops. A log is an ideal place to rest and think for the day after a day's work. And the enclosures for animals includes goats and calves together for safety. These enclosures are common and they are usually in front of the homestead so that they are in full view of everyone to prevent the animals from theft. The cattle pens are also next to the goat pen, and they are divided in sections just to segregate the sizes of the cattle or the types that they need to separate from the rest. And that structure at the back there is a high structure where they usually store some food, seasonal food for the cattle. The enclosures are so big depending on the number of cattle at each homestead. And they are all made of wood. It's common to find all these in almost every village in Zimbabwe. The cow is looking for its calf because the calf is enclosed with the goats, which will be released later. The fencing of the fields is done by wire for those who can afford it, but some are not fenced at all. So animals must be guarded to ensure that they don't stray into the fields and damage crops. And the homesteads are built alongside a road for easy access, and the fields are not very far from the homes so that the people can walk in and out of the fields without any hindrance. Homesteads are lined up along the road for each family, and you will find that a homestead can contain so many huts and houses depending on how big a family can be. We will discuss more about the houses in a later video. The fields consist of different types of crops, and they can be close to the homesteads or a little far away. And some homes now being built in the rural areas are becoming a bit more modern. But the designs are personally chosen. Anyone can design their own and build it. They get their items from town and transport them to the rural areas and build the houses. You see the window frames and door frames and the iron sheets for the roof, but bricks are molded right there at the village level, and the builders are hired locally. So cattle are always the backbone of the home. There are also wild fruits and berries around and these are seasonal. And when they are seasonal, people walking around the bush, you just walk and eat the fruit. They are quite abundant. And walking down to the river, you walk through this little bush until you get to the river. This is River Ngezi in this village of Chijaka in the Midlands area of Masvingo. Ngezi River is so large that it is actually big and flows almost throughout the year, depending if there is no drought, and has potential that if people are really capable, they can build a dam and make water available throughout the year. However, in some years, they get no water and it dries up, and they have to dig in the sand to access the water at the low end of the river. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like for future videos. Thank you once again for watching.